Hey y'all, so I guess this is kind of like a late night type of live, but we're gonna try to make this very quick. Hey y'all, welcome to Crafty Talk Tuesday. Of course I'm late today, but that's because I literally just walked in the house from our open house at school, and that's why we're a bit late, and I did not want to skip this Tuesday. So tonight, I actually have an unboxing video that's probably going to post tomorrow. I wanted to post it today, but it's probably going to post tomorrow on the new HTVRont A200 Sublimation tumbler press. And I've used it, and I think that, okay, so I hate any type of machine that you have to change out parts. But y'all, this was so easy to use. So we're gonna do like a demonstration tonight. I'm gonna show you guys. I haven't picked out a design yet. Let me see if I find a design. But I have a few tumblers that we can press. It doesn't take that long to press these tumblers. Now, my first tumbler that I did with this machine, look how that looks. And then it just went downhill from there. But guess what? That's just my fault. I think I just didn't set the time and temperature correctly. For my latest tumblers that I did, let me show you guys the difference. And this is with more time and temperature. Well, yeah, no, the temperature was the same, but more time. Y'all, this is the what I did in the video. It came out beautifully all around. The seam looks amazing. Look at that seam. I don't know if you guys can see that seam. Y'all see that seam? It looks so good. It looks so good. So it was definitely a me thing. So like don't be like, oh, I didn't sub and I can't like this was a me thing because clearly like that second go around, it looks amazing. Now I still, I'm still gonna rock with this tumbler because it's perfectly usable. I can drink out of it. And then I subbed this one with it as well. So I have a similar one. This is an HTVRont brand sublimation tumbler. I have a PYD Life. Now they're a little different, and I think the PYD Life is a tad bit taller than the HTVRont, but we're gonna still go with it. I think it's a tad bit taller. And so with the HTVRont software, the lock leak software, they have a template in there that you can use for the 40-ounce tumbler. And I also feel like this little area here, like you can maybe, the way that it is, there is a template for you to be able to sub this part too. But we're not going to do that tonight. Like that's what I wanted to do. If I would have came home at a decent hour, then maybe we would be doing that. But for tonight, we're not, because tomorrow, I want to sub this. I want to do this with y'all. And then tomorrow I'll be at Deco Summit. So I need to probably get a little bit of rest because I do have to present tomorrow. But hey, y'all, let me see who all is here. How are you wonderful folks doing today? Hey, Denzel, welcome in. Hey, Michelle versus Kels. Hey, DB. Miss Geneva Coleman. Hey, Mare Bear. Mare Bear, you should have came and make tumblers with me. I'm going to have to find a smaller. I'm stripping this screw. Let me find another smaller screwdriver for that one, because that may be a little bit too big. Whew. Gotta get out my little handy dandy toolbox. That one's too small, looks like. This one might work better. Let me see. I'm just taking the handles off. Oh, that doesn't work. That's too small. This one might work, but I feel like I'm stripping. I mean, it's turning, but I'm pretty sure I'm about to go get another. So with this tumbler press, it's not a mug press. It's a tumbler press. So, You don't want to put anything in it with the handle that where the handle can't come off. So let me see if I can keep going. Okay, that's gonna be better, but I think I'm still messing that screw up. I've got this one off and I'm gonna take the other one off. We're just going to do let me go and create a fabrica so I can find me an image. Let's see what I missed. Michelle versus Kels. Hey girl, TB. Hey Nomi. Hey Dina. Marilyn Barber, Beverly Smith, Latasha, Miss Smurf Creations, Tamika. Hey Purdy. Is it Tracina or Trina? Tracina. Yes. Hey Max Lifestyles, Jamaica. Hey Kristen. Hey Dempsey Boo. Dempsey Boo, I'm on here late. Hey Marta. Nicole, Lolita. Yo, so I wasn't over, like I wasn't at first when I first got, I'm like, okay, another tumbler press, right? I mean, how many tumbler presses can you get? But this one really is, I really do like it, and especially for like how you can do the 40-ounce tumblers with it. It's pretty cool. Nicole, I got it from off of Creative Fabrica. The pumpkin. So this is a tumbler that I get most of my tumblers from Alibaba. So this came from Alibaba. This tumbler came from Alibaba. Both of these came from Alibaba, actually. Well, this one is actually, you guys probably can't tell that it's like a more so like holographic-y. But both of these came from Alibaba. Hey, Shay Shay, Rosetta. What did I do with that screw? Let me try to get this out this way. I'm gonna have to get a smaller. Yeah. I'm gonna have to give me a smaller screwdriver. Hold on. Let me see if I can find my little tiny one. Tiny one. Let's see if this one will do. So yeah, y'all. My guys, I'm gonna hang out a little bit with y'all. Yeah. I think I'm gonna be on Friday. I'm not sure. Hey, Miss Mary Jones. Hey, Norman. Sylvia Henderson. You always have to take the handle off when you do tumblers. Yes. So anytime you're doing like these types of tumblers, you have to take it off. You guys are gonna see. I'm gonna try to show you guys exactly how it closes at the top. So if the tumbler goes in like this, it's not going to be able to close it. So I want you guys to look at this part right here. So you see how this is generally when we're doing tumblers and tumbler presses and things, there's a lot of rotation and things like that. But with this particular tumbler press, there isn't any rotation. So y'all see that seam underneath there? Now right here, my paper probably wasn't down good enough, but do you see the seam underneath the handle? Like it does like a complete full wrap right there. So if the handle is there, then it wouldn't be able to do that. Okay, let's see. I'm trying my hardest to get this. And see, this one's so small, this little one. Oh, Taylor's calling me. I'll call it back. I know she wants. She's trying to go to Ariana Grande concert, or she's trying to get the tickets tomorrow. I'll make sure she gets her Ariana Grande tickets. See, this is the part, like, because see, this handle is a lot, you know, there's a little more space than this handle. And there's not much space for me to really be able to do it. I have shorter I think I have a shorter one than this. Or maybe I have one of the ones that's bent. That would help me a lot better than this one, but I should have had this off beforehand. Let me see if I miss. Hey, Crafty Leo Mary. Hey, Stacy A. Bear. Hey, y'all. If I missed y'all, I'm sorry. I'm trying to fight with this screw. I call myself getting the shorter screwdriver and still nothing. It's going, but I'm probably doing more damage to the screw than anything, but It's fine. As long as I get it out. Let me find another one. Let me see if this one might do. Let me see. No. I don't know. Yo, that one's. I'm stripping. I can't say stripping and stripping the screw. I can't say that. I mean, it's turning. It's coming out, but I'm gonna have to get a whole new screwdriver, a whole new screw for this one. And this came from Alibaba too. This tumbler. They're small. I don't remember where I showed these at. If I showed it in a group, or if we were live. I got these from Alibaba. All right, we got it all. Whew, Lord, that was intense. All right, so we got our handle off. We're gonna take the handle off of this one too, and see what we can do. All right, I still gotta find the design. We're gonna print out the 20-ounce tumbler first. Where's the 20-ounce tumbler, y'all? Oh, it's right here. We're going to print out the 20-ounce tumbler design first because that'll give me time to look for the other one. So now we're just going to do this one. Let me see. What sub paper brand did you use on the tumblers? On these tumblers, I use A-Sub, but I don't really I don't have a preferred sublimation paper, but on these tumblers, I use A-Sub. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I use A-Sub, but I don't really have a preferred brand. I do like brands that don't bleed. So one of my favorite brands was previously, honestly speaking, but I don't think she's selling that paper anymore. And that paper did not bleed. So I love that about that paper. But A-Sub for all of these tonight. But it could be anything. I use any paper that's available to me at that time. Whatever I put my hands on, that's what I'm going to use. Uh-oh. It's this one right here in the... See, this one's giving me grief too. Well, not as much grief as the small purple one. But we're going to go with it. I think we'll do... Okay, let me check and see which one I have in there first. We'll go ahead and take that out. Get our design. I'm going to chop it. Oh, I can't put that. I'm going to leave this right here because I can't see the tab. Right there. Let me keep scrolling. No worries. Hey, Kevin. Kevin has been a member for 36 months, and Kevin is always good to see you. Thank you, Kevin. Hey, Jess. Okay, no worries, guys. Be safe out there. All right. I'm scrolling on down. Hey, Evie. Yes, the angle one. Yes, definitely. Hey, Delmonda, Patrice, and Jessie. Eileen. All right, y'all. Let's see. Shishi, thank you so much for gifting a member. Thank you so much. Hey, Miss Sharon Davenport. All right, I'm going to bring over the... Hold on. Let me bring over the table so you guys can see it. Add to stage. All right, so this is the HTVRont A200 auto press. Tumbler press. Not auto press, tumbler press. So we're going to turn it on, and you guys see right here, I already have the attachment in for the straight tumblers, the skinny tumblers, right? Now, I don't know how this would fare with a tapered tumbler. Maybe they'll come out with another attachment. I'm not 100% sure. However, we're going to be doing it. So if you look here, that's a little symbol that shows you this is a straight tumbler. And if you look, there's not really much space for the handle to really, it's gonna break off. So turn it on. This is the on button. And this is what I made. These are the settings that I used for these tumblers, the ones that came out good. I used 390 at 300 seconds, and the pressure was 100 pounds. Now, do I need 300 seconds? I don't necessarily think that I absolutely need 300 seconds, but you can adjust it. Like I can go 170 seconds, 210, 60 seconds, 195 seconds, 185 seconds, or 300. I'm going to stick with 300 because I think I did 185 seconds on the one that didn't do so well on this one. And yeah, that didn't work out good for me. So I'm going to go back with 300. So this is the one that I did 390 at like 180 seconds. Now, when I changed it to the 300 seconds, this is what we had. Like it looked amazing. Look at our seam, y'all. It came out amazing. So I'm going to stick with that for us tonight too, because I want us to have a little bit of success tonight, y'all. That's what I want. All right, let me get ready. I'm going to go ahead and print this out while this is heating up. I'm going to look for, I should have had y'all, we could have looked at something together, but do we really want to? Do y'all really want to do that? No. Tumbler, 20 ounce. Let's see. Ooh, I don't want that one. That's not what, I don't like that. Let's see. I'm just looking up a design really quick on Creative Fabrica, and we're going to press that. Now, I do need to get something for this one, so I'm going to measure this. This tumbler that I have, this is going to be about 9¼ inches wide by 8¼ inches high. So I already know that. I do recommend you measuring your tumblers every time you do it. Generally, I'll clean this with some alcohol, with an alcohol wipe, but we're not doing all that today. We're not doing all of that today. I'm looking for a cute design, y'all. I can't find one. Let me see. Actually comes out. Tamika, I'm not sure when it officially comes out. Let me look on their website. Let me see if I can see when it officially comes out. It's still on pre-order. So yeah. So okay, so what I do see is that some of the kits start shipping out September 30th, and then some start shipping out November 14th. So if you look on their website, it'll say like, so the A200H kit, and that's the one with the 40-ounce handle, for the 40-ounce tumbler with the handle. That one starts shipping out the 30th. Then the Pro kit starts shipping out in November. So I think the ones with the these will start shipping out a lot quicker than the one for this, because this comes with 2 parts. You guys are going to see us do the exchange. All right, let me see. I'm just trying to find a design really quick, y'all. And I don't know what I want to do. I want to make this for somebody. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that will look cute. I know this is the worst thing that I could do. Oh, let me see a teacher top. Oh, that butterfly looks so cute. That one looks really, really, really cute. But I don't know if you guys are really going to be able to see, like, it's not as colorful as like the pumpkin tumbler is, but it's really cute. First batch will be shipped at the end of September. Thanks, Delonda Patrice. Glad you made it home, Stacy Abier. All right, y'all. I'm just trying to see. Oh, yeah. So this one has like butterflies and pearls on it. I think this is really cute. It's not all that colorful though. But what can I say? I'm not that colorful. Teacher Tumbler. We're gonna do a straight Tumbler. All right, so it's already heated. That didn't take a long time at all. Like I'm not even ready for it at this point, but it's all good. It's all good. Just trying to see what kind of tumbler I want. I'll probably put this in the what you call it, in the break room. Oh, let's do this. I found one, guys. I found one that we'll probably do. Yeah, it was 59 ounces. Even though that other one is so pretty. I might have to do 2 of these. I might have to do 2, y'all. Trade, copy. Oh, no. All right, give me a minute. I'm going to get ready to print it out. I may have to put some more paper in my printer. So we have 8.5 by 14. That's what I'm going to be using today. 8.5 by 14. Because that's what's in there. Or at least it should be. Edit artboards. Hey, Meredith. Edit artboards. Let's go. Exit. All right. Should I put, if I do this, it's going to be my name on here. Do I want my name on here? I kind of don't. Best teacher. Let's just put best teacher. Best teacher ever. No, I don't even want this, y'all. I don't want this. I don't want this like this at all. And then we'll print it out. Best teacher ever. Let me do that. And then while this is printing out, then I will. I'm not sold on this one. It's colorful, but I'm not sold on it. I can't even force myself to want to make it. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna make this one with the butterfly because that's the one I really like. Which one is a straight? Let's see if this is a straight tumbler. Nope, that's tapered. Tapered. Let's get a straight. Y'all, this is so pretty. Y'all just see, like, because I'm trying to go for like the color, like I want that color to pop. You're gonna see when I print it out and show y'all, you'll see why I'm kind of like hesitant about it, because I want it to be bold on the tumbler, but it's such a pretty design. It's not very colorful, but it's cute. And this is something I'll probably keep for myself. Let me rotate it. Transfer, rotate. And then I'm going to measure this other tumbler. Rotate 90 degrees, and then we'll print this out. Hopefully it won't take that long to print it out. All right, let's go print. That's just going to be cute. It's so cute. All right, page setup. Hold on, y'all got to go through the whole page setup process with this printout. 15. Thank you. All right, we're going to get ready to go to print it out. Hopefully it will not take that long. Layout. Print. Print. All right, so it should be printing. The next thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to leave it here so you guys can see what I'm kind of doing. Girls, oh my gosh. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I want to measure this tumbler. So, of course, I'm going to take the lid off. And with it like this, these are fine, like sticking up like that. It's just the handle. At least I left them sticking up on this one when I did this one. They were sticking up. So, I don't know. But we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to wrap this just to see. So this is kind of how I just do my measurements. Like you wrap it just to measure the width or the circumference of it. So right now it's about 11, a little bit over 11 inches wide. If I pull it tight, it's exactly 11. So I may say like 11 and not necessarily a quarter, a little bit less than a quarter. So it's really like 11.125. I may do like 11.2. So 11.125. Somebody remember that, please, because I'm not going to remember. 11.125 by about. So if I stop right here at that edge, that's 5 3/4, a little bit more than 5 3/4. So what did I say that other size was, y'all? 11 point what? 11.125. So let me find another design really quick. So this is going to be a little bit different because this is purple, like it's like a very light purple color. So this may be a little bit different. Like I'm trying to think like maybe I'll go with like a nice black and white type of picture. Let's see if I can. Now a color would be able, like you could do color with this too because it's so light. But I kind of think I may just go with like something like a black. Oh, that may be very pretty. Oh, I think I found what I'm going to use, y'all. All right, remember I told you guys that the color, like on the image that I was picking, it wasn't going to be too, vibrant or anything like that. Like the color, I mean, it'll still be vibrant, but this is a very, very light color design. But I love that design. Yo, I'm making a mess everywhere. If y'all saw, it's just a mess everywhere. So that was 11.125. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. So I'm gonna cut this up. I'm just cutting right here at the edge. I usually use scissors. Some people like to use paper shredders or slicers, but I usually just do it this way. And see, this is so light that I can't even really tell that edge good. So we're just gonna try our best. And I'm not gonna use a lot of tape on here either. All right, so that's our. I'm also gonna cut the top. Like this is the top right here. I'm just gonna cut that. And I can't really even see until I got here. That edge. But it's all good. It's all good. All right, so I'm gonna put this, I'm not even gonna cut the bottom here. So let me see. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. All right, guys. So, all right, that looks good. I'm just going to flush this down just like that. And I still have a lot here at the bottom. Well, not really a lot. That's going to be fine. That's going to be just fine. So then I'm just going to wrap it, and then we're going to get ready to tape it. Isn't it so pretty, Shay? It's so pretty. That's why I had to do it. Like, I wanted to get something really colorful, but I was like, once I saw that, I couldn't change. All right, so here I'm just gonna get my tape and just pull it over. I'm not going to put anything like any butcher paper around it. Generally, I do, especially with sublimation paper, because it bleeds, but I think we'll be fine because I did it. I put butcher paper on that first one that messed up, and then the second one I didn't put any butcher paper on. So let's hope it's fine. So that's how I'm going to tape it. I'm going to also put a piece of tape to go down there where the seam meets. On that seam right there. So I'm just going to go ahead. We're going to do that. And then, all right. Marilyn, I know I'm not putting enough tape, but girl, it's fine. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of these silicone mats. Now, this press comes with 2 silicone wraps. These are supposed to be like wraps. They're mats and wraps, all that. But I'm just going to use one of these. Now, one of them is 2 millimeters thick, and then the other is 4. You see them together. You see how thick one is, and then how thin the other one is. Okay, we're going to use the 4 millimeter. That's what I used yesterday. We're going to use the same thing. Now, for this one, I might use the 2 millimeter because it is, it's a lot wider than the other, but we'll see. Let me grab my gloves. And then I'm going to get that other one that we're going to be doing. Hold on. I don't know if we're going to do all 3 of these tumblers tonight, y'all. We're going to see. All right, so I have my gloves on because we're going to get pretty close. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the silicone mat or wrap. And we're just going to wrap it around the tumbler, just like this. Once we have it wrapped around the tumbler, this is also applying a little bit more pressure to it. We're going to get it and we're going to put it right in the slot right here and slide it on through. Now, I would generally put a piece of butcher paper in between or around the actual image, but we're not going to do that. I'll let y'all know how my silicone wrap fares. All right, so now that it's inside, we are on temperature. We're going to press the start button. All right, so now it's pressing. As you'll see, that time is going down. We didn't do much. See, I don't feel like you need a lot of tape on it. This part, Marilyn, I don't think so. All right. Oh my goodness, y'all. I see some of the cutest things. So I'm going to get ready and we're going to do like a black and white type of, oh, I think this is going to be super pretty. Oh, I think, there's one with like some butterflies on it, flowers, black and white, oh, I think this is, but my sunflowers aren't going to be black and white. They're going to be with a little bit of purple. Okay, we're going to do this. Even though the first design I saw, that's what I wanted, but you don't know how that goes. I can't help it. All right, let's see. This is the one that I want. Oh, y'all, I think this is going to be so pretty. I mean, I could put a name on it, but I'm not really going to put a name on it because I may just sit this inside of the teacher lounge and I don't want to do that either. It makes that inside the teacher lounge and give it away. All right, let me measure this one more time. So I know I said 11.125. Do you guys remember that? 5 and 3/4. Now I would do 5 and 3/4. It's going to end right there. So that little part at the bottom, like where it does that crease or curve, it's not really going to get that part. So we'll see. Hey, our Lovelanders, and good night, our Lovelanders. All right, let's see. So I said 11 point. What we said, y'all? 11.125 by 5.75. See, the way that this shape is, it kind of distorts the image a little bit. I don't like how that looks. Maybe it's for like wider tumblers. I don't like how it looks, y'all, when I resized it. Oh, but that's so pretty. Y'all, I'm coming up with, I see some really, really pretty designs. Like Tumbler. I don't know. Maybe I should just go ahead and do it. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Why not? It's a little bit distorted, but it's gonna be fine. And if it's not, you guys will we're just gonna do it. Somebody will drink out of it. I can't change my mind. Oh, I could change my mind. I can change my mind because that's not. I don't like it. Hold on, y'all. We're going. Is this almost talking? Okay, we got like another minute and a half. Right. Mug. I want to do this one before I take the 20 ounce or the skinny tumbler out. Why is it so difficult for me to find a nice black and white design? I had to look for like one with the mug because I think I found what I want, y'all. I think I found it. All right, let me go ahead. I was going to tell me when it's about to stop, but it's not really sunflowers, but I think it's still going to be very pretty, like very florally. Okay, download. Okay, let me put my gloves on. I'm going to move this out of the way. That's for the 40 ounce. And then we're going to let it cool off a bit. Hey, Elba. It is missing Miss Wilson. It is. I need to get my life together. Okay, I think we're gonna go more so like the mug look. All right, so you guys see it opened up. And now I'm going to just slide this on out. And this is where you need your gloves, y'all. Unless you have like a stick. Sometimes I have a stick that I just pull out. Uh-oh, come on. If I could get it out. There we go. Y'all, it is hot. I'm going to sit this down over here. And our silicone mat is hot. Oof. All right, let me copy this. What did I say it was again, y'all? 11.125 by 5 3/4. We're going to print that out. Because that other one, I'm glad I'm using the 8 by 8.5 by 14 too. Because what did I say it was? 11 point. I'm going to go with 11.125. Let's go at 11.25. Just to give me a little bit of overlap, and the height is going to be 5.75. Oh, y'all, this is going to be so perfect. All right, let's go rotate. Looking good. I'm going to print this one out, and then we're going to get ready to press it. I'm leaving the time and temperature the same. Again, these are preset times that I'm using. You can adjust it. Uh-oh, why does it look like that? Did I not undo rotate? This looked a little weird. Redo. Like the mug does not look. We're gonna print it out still just to see, but it doesn't look like it's like straight for me. Maybe is it tapered? It might be tapered. Hold on, let me see if these are tapered. They look like they could be tapered, but it's gonna be fine. If it's not, I'm gonna print it a little bit bigger, and we're still gonna use it. Hold on, let me go print. What is this? Okay, we're good. Continue, print, print. All right, so that's printing out. I would say let's open it. Let's do our peel review, but it's not very hot, but let's see what this is gonna look like. Let's do our peel review. Oh, it's hot still. It is still hot. I want to scratch it. That's what I'll do is end up scratching it. And I don't want to scratch it because this looks so pretty. All right. And then once that one comes out, we'll go ahead and grab it. I think I'm gonna like it. So it looks like the color transfer good. Now that first one I did, that I told you guys about the color, how it looked, I could tell that it didn't transfer well before I even removed the sublimation paper, because that one part where it looked very faded, I couldn't see the image coming through. So I can't wait to see how this is going to look on that purple. Okay, before I do the peel review, I'm gonna put this down, and we're gonna get the other one from over there. We're gonna wrap the purple, okay, before we do the peel review. So let's wrap the purple, because I hope. So this is the design that we're gonna put on the purple, something like this. So we're gonna see how that looks. I hope it looks good. Like, I like it. There was another one that was sunflower. But see, this seems like very like tapered-ish to me. So I don't know. We'll see. Because if it's tapered, then the measurement may be like a little bit weird, a little bit off. It's fine. It's fine. And then for that handle, I'm going to have to cut. I'm just going to do like a slit where the handle goes. And hopefully that will be sufficient to do like a full wrap. Let's see. Hopefully, y'all. And I'm not convinced because I really don't think that this looks, it doesn't look straight to me, but my eyes have been playing tricks on me. So, okay, maybe. See, it doesn't go all the way up. See, it's tapered at some point. No, it's fine. It'll be fine. It will be, no, it's going to be fine. It is going to be fine. There is like a little, slight little taper to it, but guess what? This is going to go with it. Me and you. We're going to go with it. Okay. Let me bring it up. There is like a little taper, but so I'm going to cut. I'm going to put it right there. We're just going to cut right here. I'm going to cut right here. And I'm just going to put this, that's going to go kind of like that. Or cut it so that it goes over. Now, this is the part where you want to kind of, be a little bit careful because you don't really want the air to be able to go underneath. That's what causes the ghosting. So like what I have right here, I'm just going to push it down. And then we're going to bring this one over just like that. Just like that. Maybe Terry until he comes. Is that Sis Marcel? That is needed. So the printer that I use for these prints, I used a Brother SP1 Sublimation printer. So this is all for anybody who has never seen this. This is Sublimation ink that we're using to do these types of tumblers. It's different from like your regular inkjet printers. It's different from your regular inkjet printers. It's a special ink that's used for this. All right, we're gonna see how this is gonna go. Hopefully, it's called Sublimation. So I use the Brother SP1. It's an actual sublimation printer. However, there are other sublimation printers out there that you could get. And then some people, including myself, when I first started out, I put sublimation ink inside of an Epson EcoTank printer, and that worked out beautifully for me. I still have those printers as well. So I'm going to try to tape this down so no air gets underneath. And then we're going to put it in. Hey, Sis Marcel. It's good to see you. I just hopped on. I just came from open house. And this is actually a way for me to unwind a little bit. Yeah, I still see like right here where I cut. You get ghosting and things like that when you have air. All right, so now we're going to I'm grabbing the 2mm thick silicone mat, and we're going to wrap this around just like this. But this part, these little tabs, I'm going to leave these up. So hopefully, but see, this seems kind of thick to go in there. I don't know if this can actually fit. It may be too thick. I'm thinking if it's too thick, it probably won't close. Because look, this can't even wrap around. The other one, it wraps around more. So we'll see. Let's see if it even goes in there, because I didn't even think about that, if it's going to be too thick. Up Designs. Hey, Up Designs. Thank you for being a member for 28 months. Thank you. Hey, Miss Sonia. All right, y'all. Let's see how this goes. Because I don't know. Now that I'm looking at the opening, that opening doesn't look that wide. So, and this is probably even wider than a 30-ounce tumbler. So let's see if I can get it in. Because I didn't even think that far, y'all. I probably don't even need this. Nope. I cannot. I cannot get it in. It's not gonna go. It may go in the other one in the. I kind of want to see if I take it out, but that's so hot. I was gonna see if I take it out, but this one may only be. I should look it up before I break it, huh? I should, but I just don't. It's. I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. See how it comes out. I don't think it's. It doesn't open up that far, so I'm just gonna print out the other one because I don't think that's gonna. I'm gonna have to do this one with something else, but I'm gonna leave it because I think it's gonna come out really cute. I'll probably have to put it in my oven. This is too wide for it, and this was like 11 and a quarter inches wide. So let's look at this one, and then I'll see if I can find a design for the other one. So this is that one that y'all, look at that. That is gorgeous. Okay, so what y'all think happened with the seam? What do y'all think happened with that seam? Do y'all think that seam is seaming? Let's go ahead and turn it around. That came out so good. Now let's see. You know, maybe I can try that other side of the 40-ounce plate to see. Y'all. Now let's look at that. Do y'all see that seam? Do y'all see the seam? That looks so good. Look at the seam, y'all. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, y'all. Y'all, that looks so good. That came out. This is, y'all see why I had to use this one. I don't think I'm gonna give this one away. I was gonna try to put something inside of the teacher lounge, but this can't go in the teacher lounge. Y'all, that looks so good. It's so pretty. This design came from Creative Fabrica. Like, it's so pretty. Like, I love how it came out. Thank you, guys. Like, whoever designed that, they did a really good job. Okay, let's see. Let me put this in. So now when you take out the attachments, it's very hot. Okay, so you have to be, you have to be careful. Let's see. I'm going to see if this will fit in on this side. But you know what the problem is that with it going in on this side like this, maybe if I put that, because see, this attachment for the 40-ounce, this is the silicone wrap that it comes with, like this, right? And let me measure this, and then I'll be able to tell, if that other one we had will work fine with it. And then we'll go ahead and put it in. So I'm just going to measure the circumference of the top. Okay, so this one's about 12 and a half inches. That one's like 11 and a quarter. Now we can try it. Let's try it. It don't hurt to try. It doesn't hurt to try. So this one, it actually has, I don't know if you guys can see underneath, but you see the shape. It actually has the shape of the 40-ounce tumbler. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this in, and we're going to go for it. So there's like rails here that you have to make sure that it slides onto. We get ready to push it in. Uh-oh, did I do it right? Maybe not. Uh-oh, let me see. Do I have it right? Oh, I do. And then there's going to be like a click. There's like a little click when you push it in. Not hard, not difficult at all. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it on, just making sure that it's in. Now I'm going to turn it on, and then we're going to let this heat up to temperature, and then we're going to see if we can do something with this one and this side and this size. We'll see. You never know what can work, right? And I think I'm going to use the thicker wrap, just because that one's like 12 and a half, and this wrap is 2 millimeters. So the 4 will give me a little more, I think, to add pressure for me. Hey, Rosalind. Hey, Tracy Johnson. Y'all, I got to eat my little watermelon. Sorry. The girl is a little bit hungry. Okay. So I'm going to look for a 40 ounce. And then that's going to be it for us. Once that starts, then I'll put this one in. I got 40 ounce tumbler. Let's see if I see a 40 ounce teacher tumbler. I really want to see how this is going to look with the black. Now this is light enough to get something else on it, but I want to see how this is going to look with just like a black design on top of that purple. Like very light purple. Yeah, I'm not feeling any of these designs, y'all. Not really. Not really feeling it, but we're gonna see. Is that another butterfly? No. I could do another butterfly, but let's just do 40 ounce sunburn and see what comes up. I'm just pulling something from Creative Africa. Balance my favorite things, y'all. On one page, I have sunflowers and butterflies and a true crime design. Which one do I pick? Which one do I pick, guys? We're going to pick the sunflowers. It's still heating up. I really can't wait to see if this works. Well, of course, we still have to put it in with the handle tabs straight up. And hopefully that will be fine. Good night, Bobby. Thanks for hanging out. I know I came on super late, but y'all, I was at open house. We might have had like 5 families show up. And it was a whole bunch of us. Like most of the teachers were there. And there's only 5. Oh. So this, again, the size is a little bit different on the PYD Life than the... How did I cut my measuring tape? Than the HTVRont. So I just want to see this 9.5. The PYD Life, the bottom is more straight. The HTVRont has a tapered bottom. So I want to see how that's going to work in this one. Thank you, Donzel. So I want to see. So I'm just going to actually print this out. It's ready. Okay, let's go ahead and do this real quick. Because I'm not even going to go into Lockleap in the software, because now we don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to use the 4mm thick silicone. We're going to put this in through this way. And this one's still, it's not that hot anymore, but I'm just going to move it out of the way a little bit. And we're going to put this in through this way, because I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, you can go back some more. So the only thing is that the cup can go back some more, right? But the silicone mat can't. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to press start. Oh, heard a pop. Was that the... I heard a little pop. I don't know if that's going to work, but we're going to see. I heard a sound that didn't sound correct, but I mean, it is what it is. Let me click paste. All right, y'all. So this is 12.5. Let me do 12 point. I'm gonna do 12.65. I should have just did 12.6, but I'm actually gonna stop this about right before the 6, so 5 3/4. This might look good. Rotate. Okay. And then this one, what did I say this was, y'all? I don't even remember. I don't even remember. There's no snow. 9.5 wide by 3. Nine and a half wide by 3. Okay, I'm gonna print this. And one of them is tapered. Okay. We're almost done, y'all. 9.5. I'm still gonna do 9.65. 9.65. I should just did 9.6. I'm giving it too much. I don't usually do that much, but it's gonna be fine. We're just playing around tonight. Nothing to be serious about. Even though I'm wasting this paper right now, but nothing to be serious about. I could have just printed that. I'm gonna see how this is gonna turn out. Which I think it's gonna turn out pretty good. Y'all, I'm loving. This is not going in the teacher's lounge. Look how pretty. This is not going in the teacher's lounge. I got some paper residue right here from my alcohol wipe, so clean that off. Hey, Miss Gail. Lisa, just check out everybody, see what everybody has going on. It may be for you. If you already have a tumbler press, you may not need another tumbler press. Just depends. All right, y'all. We're almost done. I think I already printed the other one out too. I was gonna print it out. All right, so I'm just gonna start cutting this real quick because this is gonna be for the 40 ounce. Okay. I will be done soon. This is not gonna take long. All right. Oh, we're almost done with that one. So this one should be done. I'm very curious to see how this one did. So let me see if this is how hot this is. This doesn't feel hot anymore. So I'm gonna put it over here. So just know that if you're looking for an actual mug press, this isn't going to be the tool for you. Okay, this isn't going to be the tool for you if you're looking for a mug press. All right, so this is what we have. I don't know if that even took, but we'll see. I'm going to let it. It don't even feel hot, y'all. I kind of feel like I want to put it back in there, but I might see a little bit of ink there. It doesn't feel hot to me. But I do see the image through there. We'll see. We're definitely going to see what happens. Because I don't know. Did my other thing, well, part of this actually kind of bent a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't. I don't know. All right, so we're going to get ready and do the big cut. Yeah, let's cut this. Here, I'm just going to cut down here like this. I cut something off that I shouldn't have cut, but all right. Let's get ready to rumble. All right, where's the okay? All right, y'all, here we go. All right, I'm gonna take off the top. Again, I do recommend cleaning your cups first. All right, that looks like that may be good. So I'm just gonna kind of flush this down. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna keep it just like this. This looks like this might be good, right? So I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the other side. I'm going to just cut a little slit where the handle parts are. So just right here, and hopefully I did it long enough. I was just thinking I did it too long. But now looking at this, thinking that maybe I did not do it long enough. All right. So I'm just going to tape this down. Tape it down. And we're going to go here. And I'm going to tape this down. Let's see. Tape that like, uh-oh. So I was taping it too far over. Gotta be careful. And then I'm just gonna snip right here. Now the lock leak version or the lock leak template inside of the software, it has like the outlines for you. I'm just gonna push that over just like that. All right, where's my tape? Oh, y'all didn't see what I did y'all? Sorry. So I just created that those little slits over that. We're gonna do that here. And I'm just pushing it down because I don't want any of that. I don't want any air. There it looks like that. Okay. All right. So let's see how we. Oh wait, I still have one more part. All right, so I'm gonna cut this part. Now there was another part like you could get for that center part for some of the designs. It depends, but especially in Lockleek, they do have it. And that goes with their tumblers. That's why I didn't go into Lockleek because I'm not using a Lockleek tumbler. So I didn't want to, you know, I could already tell the dimensions are slightly different. Not a lot, but slightly. So I have to deal with that. And put this in. We will see. All right, so I do want to try to match up like where the seams meet, kind of. So I'm just going to place this just like this, and then kind of have it, you know, at least, you know, kind of, sort of in the same place. Why is that too far up? Oh, okay, no, that's fine. Let me kind of push it down though. But I was having it up, but part of that, you know, it's supposed to be. Okay, we're gonna get our tape. I'm just gonna start taping that. I'm gonna tape this just like this. Uh-oh. All right, so this is all the tape that I'm putting on here. That's it, nothing else. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get our 40-ounce wrap, 40-ounce silicone wrap, and we're going to just place the cup in it just like this. And I'm gonna get ready to put this in. So we're gonna start over on this side, and we're just going to. Oh, nobody reminded me to put my gloves on. Nobody. Y'all know I don't put gloves on the regular, but with this one I do feel like I need it. So I'm just pushing it in till I can't push it anymore. Okay, because it's over on this side too. And I can't push it anymore. All right, so we're gonna get ready to press start, and we'll see. All right, y'all. Let's see this one. The bottom is a little warm, but y'all think that this took? Y'all think that it took? Mm-mm. It did not look. I may keep it wrapped just for, it didn't take at all. Look. I don't even want to unwrap it because I could put it in my oven. Now, let me look down here. Oh, not me messing up my nails trying to peel this stuff off. Girl. Okay, well, down here, it took. I don't know if you guys can see that. I think I should give it one more go. Let me see. I'm not going to unwrap the whole thing, though. No. It's like it started to. It tried to do something, but that just didn't work out. It just, yeah, it just didn't work out. I'm gonna have to do the like ink transferred over, but not the way it should have. So that would be a no. That would be a no. I'm gonna keep this wrap because I could put this in the oven. I could try to put it in there again, just because. But I'm not really that pressed on doing it. Yeah, it didn't do good, y'all. So I'm gonna leave this wrapped up, and when I come back from Deco Summit, I'll probably just throw it in the oven instead of wasting it. And then I'll show y'all what it looks like. But I don't think I should go another time with it. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the oven. I don't want to mess it up. So we have one more thing, and then that's it, y'all. Okay. I don't think so. For this one, for this attachment, it's not wide enough, and then for the other one, it's too wide. So that's the difference. I feel like, I don't know, like the bottom was going good, but at the top, well, some parts at the top did take. I'm gonna put it in again because some parts at the top did take. The parts that didn't take looks like were, yeah, I have ink transferred on some parts, but I don't know. I want to take it off and examine it, but I don't want to mess it up. No, I can put it in again one more time while that cools off, and then we can see, because some parts did take, but other parts not so much. No, this one is straight. Oh, because that, uh-oh. So I think the HTVRont one may be a little more tapered. The PYD Life, that seems very straight. The top part and the bottom part. So I hope that doesn't cause an issue. I shouldn't. It's going to be just fine. But I am going to put this in again. I might double wrap it with like the 4mm and the 2mm, and let's see if we can get some more pressure on it. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. And then we'll do that, and then I'll unwrap the other one. It's all done. All right, so you just kind of pull it out. Oh, my silicone wrap stayed behind. We're gonna put it out. Put it on the. I have another smaller silicone wrap over here that I usually use when subbing. Oh, that was hot. I wonder if that other one. Let's see if I could do two. Like just wrap it with two of the silicone wraps. Let's see how that will go. But it's just a matter of, this is thicker than what the 20-ounce can do, or wider than what the 20-ounce can do. I don't know, because it's not applying the pressure all over. That's the only thing. Let me see right here. Oh, that one's too hot. Let me get my gloves, y'all. That was hot. I forgot. So the silicone wraps are very hot when you take it out. Let's try the silicone wrap like this and see if that. You see how this is so much thinner than the that other one. Let's see. I'm gonna look and see if it kind of grabs it or no. I just gotta be careful. I don't want to break the thing because that's silicone. Yeah, no. So it's not even like it's not enough pressure for it. Let me try to do the two that I was thinking of, and we'll see if that does it for us. Like these two, if that helps with pressure. Which I don't know if it is going to. But we can see. Like this one's, that 4 millimeter is shorter than the 2 millimeter. So you see when I do it like this, it's putting pressure on all these sides, but it's not putting pressure in this area. That's the only thing. All right, let's see what we could do, y'all. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work, but if I break it, we'll see. Oh, but it's not. No. So I know what happened. So it's just not enough. Like it's not making any contact even here at that top part. That's the problem. It's not gonna work. That's why it's like not that much color transferred there. But there was some that transferred in some places. So just know that, guys. Just know that. All right, I'm gonna save this so that I can press it or do it with my oven. And let's look at this one. There's mine. And then I'm gonna go get ready for bed because I'm gonna have to pack in the morning. I'm not packing tonight. Okay, it's not too hot. Let's see how this turns out. And you turn it after each press. I would be able to. The only problem is the little like those little, like these parts here sticking out to put it at the bottom. That would be the only problem, I think, with that. Is that like those little tabs. Now you can bend it down. You can bend those tabs down. So that might be, an option to bend it down. But Right. All right. Hopefully, this looks like this turned out good though. And you know what? The thing is, like with these types of machines and things, like they could always make additional attachments. So you just never know. Like they could have another attachment for like odd shaped things or wider tumblers, skinny tumblers. Because the 30-ounce tumbler isn't even as wide as that little tumbler. So that is pretty wide. Oh, y'all look. Y'all look. Look at that. Look at, and this is where the seam is. Y'all see that seam? That looks so good. This part just where I had it overlapping. That looks so good. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me move this. And then we're going to get ready to get out of here because I had a long day. A very, very, very long day. Y'all, I think I love this mug. Look, y'all. Let's see. Now let's see what that seam looked like. Not bad. The seam actually, this part of the seam looks really good. Now this part, maybe I just need a little bit of practice in that area. It's just a little bit, you'll see. I mean, and with the design, you can't really tell, but I just don't see it looking as nice and crisp as this looks. And that doesn't look like a cloud to me, but that came out super cute. Look at the bottom. Like this came out really nice. I love how it came out. All right, so I'm going to switch this over to the front camera. Let me turn off our press. This was pretty simple to use. Like you didn't have to do too much of anything. The worst that you have to do, not even worse, is just take out the attachment. But that's pretty easy to do. All right, let me remove and let's go back to this scene. Hi, y'all. All right, so we're gonna get ready to go. I'm going to put this. So the one thing that was a fail, and not really a fail because I mean there isn't an attachment for this, and we did see that this doesn't fit in the 20-ounce. This was 11, almost 11 and a half inches wide. The circumference is 11, so it's wide. It's wide. It's not as wide as this, so that's why this particular attachment, it didn't give it the pressure that it needed, but it's too wide for the skinny tumbler. Okay, so you can just put this right back on just like this, and we're gonna put our screws. Look how cute that came out. Really good. The color, like you guys can't even really see the good color. Like it looks super good. I think the other camera showed the color better, but it looks super good. This one I might put this inside of the teacher lounge, even though it's my favorite butterflies and sunflowers, but somebody could possibly use it. I have tons of tumblers. Let's see. Hey, Miss Karen D. Thank you. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to put it in the sublimation oven. Yeah, Meryl, I'm going to put it in the sublimation oven. All right, y'all. Your girl is getting tired. My vision's getting a little bit blurry. Thank you, Mayor Bear, Kevin, C-Mail, Smiley, Nicole, Marilyn, Evie. Thanks, y'all. All right, y'all. It has been fun. I'm going to try. Thanks, Diane. Miss Diane Wilson. I'm going to try to come on Friday. Friday is the last day of Deco Summit. And I'm going to try to come on Friday night. That's my plan. But y'all know how my plans be acting sometimes. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. So, but that's the plan. Why is it not grabbing it? So that's it. If you enjoyed today, please remember to give this video a thumbs up. I didn't ask earlier, but please remember to give this video a thumbs up, this live a thumbs up if you found this helpful. I do have a link listed below in the description to this if you want to look at it, to if you want to purchase it, if you want to just check it out to see what it has going on. Just know that it is not readily available for sale right now. You will have to wait. It's on pre-order. Okay, but it's fairly easy to use, y'all. Fairly easy to use. I'm trying to get my life right. Nope. I'm gonna get another one. But nonetheless, we're all done. Thank you for watching and being here. I love you guys. Please remember. Please remember to be kind. Okay? It doesn't take much to be kind. It doesn't hurt you to be kind. In fact, it helps you. Right? You're being positive. You're being a light to somebody who may be going through a very dark situation. You just never know. You never know what people are going through, and you never know how you can help to change somebody's life for the better. That's the goal, because we all have the ability to change somebody's life. It can be for the good or it can be for the bad. Let's always try to make sure that it's for the good. Be kind and extend grace. Grace is not overrated. I love you guys. Hopefully I'll see you guys on Friday. You guys know everybody that comes on this week. Rachel was on a little bit earlier, so if you didn't catch her live, check her out on Bias LLC. Tomorrow night, Delonda will be on Crafting with Delonda, and I think Delonda will be having a video premiering very soon tonight, so check out her channel. Head over there. And Thursday, Marilyn will be on, and also the Patch Hack crew will be on before Marilyn. So that is Miss Gail Designs, Creative Art by LT. Definitely make sure you check them out. And hopefully Dempsey may be on Friday morning. We'll see. Hopefully I'll be on Friday. And when Friday comes around, I'll remind you guys who's going to be on the weekend. Jess and Stacy. And Dorica changed her schedule. Like Dorica may be on, Dorica may not be on. It just depends. And then on Sunday, Shay Shay. I love you guys. And hopefully you guys have a wonderful week. I will be recording a little bit at Deco Summit. So I'm headed down there in the morning. I love y'all. And until next time, later.